it is just a sea of camper vans and motorhomes. It's a designated motorhome and camper van stop, but it only has 8 camper van bays, and there are probably about 800 vans here. There's about 4 levels of this car park. This car park is for like a stadium, and yeah, there's like 4 levels. We've woken up just outside of Ben Almadena, which is like a seaside resort. Just been for a run through the park. I actually let him off the lead, but I then saw a sign saying dogs off the lead forbidden, so he's back on the lead. We are waiting to use the water and waste disposal point, but the problem is, so they're waiting, and they're waiting. They've got a cat in their van. Meow. Stop moaning, Becky. We're going to Marbella. Most dogs dream of going to Marbella. Spiraling out of control. I'll never feel forever home. From sky down to fall. Just been having a sort out under the bed. Basically, we've got this space here that I've piled up coats, jumpers, shorts, towels, anything that we don't need every day. I've got a camping chairs there, and then I've got a box here with shoes in. And yeah, we have to be careful where we put stuff, because if you put stuff on there, the bed doesn't slide. So yeah, we don't actually have that much storage because it's taken up by the fuse box, the heating pipes, the batteries, the water pump.
Everything but our stuff.
Everything but our stuff. So we only actually have the space around it, and we can't pile things on top of it because we don't want to damage it. Yeah, everyone's probably thinking, why is the van shaking? But it's because I'm doing the victory subscriber dance. We're just outside of Soto Grande, which is southeast Spain. We're about an hour from, no, probably not that far actually, probably about half an hour from Gibraltar, where we're heading today. As you can see, this beach is amazing. It's only 8:51 and it's already about, oh, I don't know, maybe like 15 degrees, so it's already quite warm. There's a lot of people fishing. I can't touch the floor. Actually, I'm drowning right now. Do you know, like some people on Instagram make it look so sexy? Like, I'll be swimming in the sea and there's me like. We have made it to Morrison's in Gibraltar, and we didn't end up washing the van, so that still needs doing. And I'm just waiting outside while Nina's gone in to get some groceries, because we don't want to leave the dog, because it's definitely too hot. The van gets hot very quickly, so we're going to take in turns going in. Nina's gone in first, and it's probably just as well because we've just met an English couple who have this very nice BMW 3 Series, and he says his locking mechanism has just stopped working and for some reason it won't lock, so I've offered to look after it for him, and it might not be here when he comes out. No, just kidding. It's a very nice car though. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for Nino to come out and then I'm going to head in. Now would be a good time to show you some of the delicious goodies, delicious nutritious goodies I got in Morrison's. I've got packet pasta, like a veggie meal, long life milk, dairy dunkers, Kit Kats, wagon wheels, Terry's chocolate orange, some microwavable fries, what do you call that? Tagliatelle. Is that tagliatelle? Carbonara, that's it. Loads of dairy, chocolate and biscuits, yogurt, milk, Lucasade. Nina's just taking a photo for someone. I think it's maybe a famous lighthouse. I don't actually know anything about it, to be honest, but over there in the distance you can see Africa, and over there is Spain. Now we're here in Tarifa. We really need to start making our way back up the coast because we only have 12 days until our ferry. And it is absolutely stunning. I can see now, when I got here I was like, what does everyone see in this place? I don't really see it, but the sun setting over the water, it's just the most magical thing ever. This side we have the Mediterranean Sea, and on this side we have the Atlantic, which is why there's waves, obviously. But yeah, so this causeway was connected in 1808, so before that the island was separated, and that is the town of Tarifa in the distance. And here is the entrance to the island. You can't actually go onto the island because I think it's operated by the military, but I'm not 100% sure. A lot of people come down to Tarifa to get the ferry across to Morocco, which is literally just over there, so the ferry takes an hour. We only got about 5 minutes out of Tarifa and I saw this cafe and bar, and look at this view, it is incredible. We are nearly 1,000 meters above sea level. I'm starting to feel a bit sick, but I think it's just the road. I don't think it's altitude sickness because I think you have to be a lot higher for that. But yeah, we're very high up. We are only 20 minutes away from Ronda, and we're still climbing.
We would have fresh mount there, but instead we've got stuck behind the smokiest truck in history.
Yeah, that truck in front is very smoky. The sun is still shining. We've decided, that's the van parked in the corner over there, we've decided to pay for a car park, just because Ronda's a bit of a nightmare to park. It's a very built up town, so this car park's €2.40 for 1 hour, which I don't think is too bad. And then after 9 PM it's €3, and I think you can stay here overnight. But I don't think we will, because it's 4:30. No, we probably won't stay here overnight, we'll probably head back down towards the coast, but yeah, it has toilets, which is good. So we're now leaving Ronda. You can actually stay in this car park, and it is €3 from 9 PM until 8 AM. Morning everyone, so tired is not the word. We left Ronda last night. Along this coast, because it's a natural park, you can't camp anywhere, so we ended up camping on this roadside. There's the van. The road is literally there where the motorhome is, and this is the beach that we've woken up to. So was it worth staying on the road for this beach? Probably not, but it is nice to have the beach right next to the van, so I can't complain too much. We were just north of Malaga. We've now come further north and we're now near Almeria. We're just getting fuel in the van. This fuel station actually has a laundrette and somewhere that we can dump our grey waste. We are in a town called Torreniva Costa, which is south of Almeria. We've just climbed out of the town, up the steep steps, and at the top there is this bridge. It is a suspension bridge, which the dog does not like bridges. Come on, buddy, it's okay. You take the dog, he doesn't like it. Just slow steps. He just doesn't like the bridge when it bounces. Oh, poor dog. He's not going to like this bit, because halfway through there is a glass floor that looks down into the rocks below, which I'm actually a bit scared to walk on, to be honest. And I'm usually fine with heights, but yeah. Let's see how the dog copes with this bit. Oh, buddy.
He doesn't look down.
It's okay.
Look, buddy, what's this?
Let's get across. He's a bit scared.
Oh, look, let's get. For Spain. It does right here as well, I think, look.
That's breakfast. So the beach has just been hoovered for us.
Yeah, you can order little bits of rubbish.
And basically the tractor comes along, rakes it and hoovers it. So absolutely amazing. And we're about to go for a swim. Getting the bikes back on the van, and we're going to hit the road in a sec and head back up the coast. Nice van.
It's not bad, that's that.
We've put the laundry out to dry.
Oops, look awful.
I mean, everyone's leaving. The good thing with this campsite is there's no time to leave, so I'm assuming because it's quiet. We're only staying for one night, so we only stayed last night. And
Well, we've got to stay longer now, so we can't jump on.
yeah, we don't actually have a time to leave, so we're making most of it, even though we still have 22 hours of driving and only 6 days. So yeah, we need to get a wiggle on. I mean, it's like a ghost town at the moment because it's out of season. Everything's closed. So yeah, I much doubt there'll be anything open, but we'll see. So this whole stretch of beach is a national park, and you're not allowed to wild camp along any of it, which basically means you can't stay in your camper van or motorhome along any part of this coast. And the police are quite hot on it, so they will just move you on. You're allowed to stay in the towns of the national parks, you're just not allowed to stay along the coast. So yeah, we got moved on last week because we were parked at the beach with some Germans, and then the police came about 9 PM and moved us into the town. We do need to hit the road because we are falling very far behind and we really don't have much time, so yeah. But it's, when you're somewhere as beautiful as this, it's difficult to leave. It's difficult to be in any kind of rush because it is absolutely stunning. Isn't it, buddy? Isn't it? And I'm cooking up an absolute storm. We have some potato waffle things. I don't actually know what they are.
Good things.
And we have this amazing pizza.
We've done 169 miles today.
We've done 169 miles today, which is quite a lot. But yeah, that looks insane.
Nearly Benidorm.
Nearly back in sunny Benidorm. After leaving Agua Amarga yesterday, we drove 2.5 hours north up the coast, and we are now only 7 kilometres from Alicante. So, we slept in this car park last night with all these other camper vans and motorhomes. The airport was just behind us, so we are under the flight path. But yeah, we stayed on this beach, which is pretty amazing. Alicante is just over there in the distance. Today is the 15th of December, and it is still about 18 degrees. I don't think we have much more of this nice weather, to be honest. Once we leave here and head more north, we're going to start heading towards Barcelona. Once we get to Barcelona, and from there it's going to be a lot colder, so we're trying to just stay as south as possible for as long as possible before we have to take the long drive up through France all the way to Dieppe, which is where our ferry is. We have exactly 1 week until we need to be in Dieppe in the north of France for our ferry. We are still down in Alicante, so we have 20 hours driving, which isn't too bad. It's like nearly 3 hours a day, so we plan to maybe take it quite slow while we're down in the sun, because it's still 20 degrees. But as soon as we get to the north of Spain, into France, we plan to just drive. And then our travels will continue in the UK, so we plan to go to Liverpool and around North Wales, which right now I'm not looking forward to because I don't want to leave the glorious sunshine. But when I'm there, I think it'll be good. So right here is the van, and just behind it is the airport, so it wasn't the quietest of nights, and there's the road as well. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, because it does really help our channel.